Okay, so streaming live, it's almost 8:15 in the morning here. I'm in a position a little bit away from the road. The police sheriff had me move back. So that's a good sign when that happens. You can see the booster 4 there moving right next to that GSE sleeve to the right. Hey, Michael. So they're moving the booster right now. You can see it moving and toward the main entrance, and they just blocked off the road up there by the main entrance to the launch site. So they're starting the move right now. About 10 minutes ago they started moving the booster. Yeah, so it's past 8 a.m. right now, so we're already an hour into the road closure, but they're starting the move right now, at least here at the launch site. Hey, Miharbi, awesome, from Saudi Arabia. Nice. Shamash, Victor, yep. Go move cam for a booster 4. I like that move cam. I like that. Victor, Jack, good morning. There is also somebody in that Buckner Lieber crane right there. So they have that fired up, and they could do that move at any time also. I'm in a good position to get that shot. I think they may have me move for that sleeve move. I'm not sure, but there is somebody in that Buckner crane right in front of us, that yellow crane, to move that sleeve right now. I don't see anybody else at the base there at the yellow, around the sleeve cover. So I don't think they're moving that right now, but when I see more people, then that'll be a good indication for that. Joe Dog, morning. Yeah, that'd be a good time to lift for the sleeve cover there. Hey, Rice. Yeah, booster 4 is behind the, like Michael said, just behind the sleeve cover there. It'll come to the right, next to booster 3 in a little bit, probably. Hey, Texas Red, nice. Yeah, I don't know about Pad B. They closed down the road, so they're going to be doing something on the road, and they got the sheriff closing off the road also. So I think something with the road, not just on the pad area. Hey, Brian. They had a lot of white cones along the highway there too, going to the build site. So I didn't see any of the usual construction matting on the. I didn't see any of that wooden platform stuff along the highway. So I don't know why they didn't do that, but at least they have the white cones out there. Hey, Dariam, good morning. Hey, Danny, I'm not sure when they're going to do the crowd cover, but there's somebody in that yellow crane in front of us. So right now it's a booster move is what's going on. You can't see it, but it did move behind the crowd cover we're looking at there. Kind of a static shot right now. It's just static. I can move the camera around, but this is kind of the shot we're going to want in a little bit, I think. Cheers, Danny. If you scroll back in the live stream here, you'll see the booster and it go behind that crowd cover in front of us. So there was some movement, and there is still probably some movement right now with the booster. Doing good, TS. from Spain. Zeus. Berlan. Asturias, Spain. I don't know where that is. That sounds good, Zeus. Thomas, I've got no idea how far they're along with the catch arms. Yeah, I don't say hello to that person because it's a little bit chaotic, Sam. It's unpredictable is the word there for that person. Unpredictable. Yep, Texas Red. I got you. So Mike's saying on the NSF NASASpaceflight.com camera, the booster's moving away from us rather than to the right. Oh, there it is. It's just coming out there to the right. You can see it coming out. I'll center it on the screen. Coming out from behind that crowd cover there. Hey, Doug. Hey, Joseph. Good morning. Rohit says today ISRO is going to launch Earth Observation Satellite 3. Yeah, I didn't see any crane man. I didn't see any wooden mats on the ground, so no, I didn't see any of those. No, there's still a few more GSE tanks, I think, coming down the road sometime. I saw one yesterday. If y'all want to get in front of the camera, you're welcome to.
Are you doing like a live stream?
Yeah.
Okay. I heard you talking and I wasn't sure.
Yeah. You're allowed to chat.
My son watches somebody that does live stream, and I don't know, maybe you.
Oh, maybe Ocean Cam is the channel.
Okay, well, if he gets up here, we'll laugh.
All right. Hey, Dragon. So there is Booster 3 and Booster 4 right next to each other. Look at that, everybody. That's a shot right there. I think at this point we could say Booster 4 is bigger than Booster 3. Thanks, Carmelo. Yep, the fuel tanks are bigger, that's right. Okay. Good deal, good deal. I'm going to lower the tripod a little bit, get a better shot.
We were here for 11, but we had to leave before it went off. Literally the day before.
So Nightbot says booster 4 is going to get sent back to the production build site 2 miles down the road to maybe remove the Raptors, expected Raptor removal and prep for the future testing. Starship 20 still in the high bay. Possible GSEC lift today of the the cover right there on the left of the screen. That'll maybe get placed over a GSE tank. So that's what we're looking forward to today. The booster back to the build site. Maybe a lift of the GSE tank to the left there. Probable, very probable, and other stuff like that. So you have the total booster eclipse. I like that, deep pockets. So that was an eclipse of booster 3. Hey Sam, welcome as a member. Thanks. Awesome. Barry, good morning. Ram. Yeah, so there's a Discord channel, and you can get to that in the links, or if you, I follow up with people through the Patreon and other GoFundMe's. But there is, for the new members here on YouTube, there is a Discord channel where there's a big chat, and you can get to that in the description here on the link tree or the all links, social media links. Also in the about section here on YouTube, there's a link to many of the things like the Discord chat. There's over 400 people there in the chat, and you can, see what's going on. People post stuff from all the different channels, so it's not just Ocean Cam material that gets posted there. Any type of space stuff or anything you want to post, pretty much, there's a spot there on the Discord channel. All right, so it's approaching the main entrance there at the launch site. Hey, hello, 12050. Good morning. From here, it's probably late in the afternoon for you, evening. Well, it's Wednesday morning, as far as I remember. Thank you. Yeah. If you subscribe or like the channel, that helps in the future for me getting good Mexican food. August 11th. Jim Ray, welcome as a member, Jim Ray. Thanks. If there's anything you'd like to see as a member here, or anything you have, any ideas you have, you're welcome to reach out, and either I'll get the message or one of the people here will chat about it or look into it. Right on. Yeah, Jack, the tank cover is there on the left, right there on the left of the screen, that white tank there. And there's somebody in that yellow crane lift. So they may be waiting for this booster to move down the road before they start moving the sleeve cover there on the left. But it is on the table there because, it's on their schedule for today because there's somebody in the yellow crane right now, which is attached to that sleeve cover. I don't know if those people are supposed to be that far up. Yeah, the police car is beeping his horn now. They're gonna have to come back. They went too far. Yeah, Michael. Yeah, I guess there was some damage to the berm, so yep. Yeah, so the police car's having them come back. It's out of it's in the danger zone. That entrance there where the booster's coming down it's a little bit slanted. I could get a zoom in with this too, but I'm gonna keep it here. I'm gonna let y'all see the large picture. I could zoom in a little bit, but If you want me to zoom into the base there of the Raptors, I can do that. Otherwise, I just keep it here. You got the whole view. I don't know if you want to see the Raptors there at the base. I can get a closer zoom in picture, but I got the whole vehicle right now. If I get like 3 more people to say zoom, I'll zoom in, but I'm gonna keep it here until that happens. That's 1. 2 more people, 2. 1 more zoom. All right, I'm gonna zoom. I got you. We'll get a zoom. All right, I'm gonna lower the camera here. I could have, if I had thought ahead, I could have left the camera up there at the main entrance. I didn't think to do that this time, but I could have done that. Thanks, Angelo. I've gotten that shot before though, but maybe not on that transporter. So that would have been a little different. Thanks. You got 10 views going. This is the only one with this shot. That's pretty cool. Yeah, right. Thanks, Joseph. Yeah, if you ever want to see anything, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go do what I've felt like doing. All right, it's moving. It is moving. Yeah, they're really having to pack themselves in. Yep, a lot of people on site, that's for sure. Sorry. It's my umbrella. Hey, Becky. This is booster 4 we're seeing. Thanks to Dragon. Kalimata, Captain Kirk. Nice to know that Captain Kirk speaks a little Greek. Yeah, miner, that's a good point. SPMT guy or person has a lot on their shoulders right now. Alan. Yeah, it's a little blurry, rough. That's what happens when I zoom in. GSE on the way down? I'm not sure, Joe Dog. Maybe. If any of you know the people at SpaceX, we could use access to the guest Wi-Fi here. Then I could stream with the Nikon P1000. It's a matter of the ability to get enough connection with the upload download speeds. Yeah, the GSE tank here at the build site is not moving yet. But it is here connected to the load spreader and the crane. I'm not sure, they have a guest Wi-Fi for the people that work here. Well, I want to do it legitimately. I don't want just the password. I wouldn't use it if I just got the password. It has to be, actual permission from SpaceX to do it. Yeah, Rod, I heard it may not launch until October, you know, so if you get here in September, you may be here for several weeks before anything happens. All right, right on, Rod. Yeah, be happy to meet up, shake, say hello. Another GSE is coming from the production side. That'll be fun. That's awesome. Thank you, Paul. Yeah, I get you. Yep. So the word is that October is going to be maybe the first next available spot for, at least from some people I've talked with, for a flight. I'll give you a little bit of the total view, and then I can go zoomed in again. Put out the tripod. There we go. Okay, that's good. I think I better put this down. Stop holding it. Yeah, nothing going on at the tank farm. I'm right next to it. But I'll let you know if anything does. We can get that after the booster. All right, I'm going to zoom in again. I'm going to zoom in on the base there. Yeah, drones are illegal here. You get a fine, $10,000 fine. But I do have a drone license. I could do that anytime. Maybe September, DNL. That's the word. Thanks, Rohit. Thank you. Chris B. Ricky. Right on. Howard. Victor. Morning. So Rod says, now that the pad is clear, we'll see big moves on the launch tower, which will be cool to see from your vent. Yeah, that's a good point, Rod. Yeah, maybe since the booster's out of the way, they'll be able to do that, some of those major lifts and stuff without being a little bit feeling the risk of maybe hitting the booster, right? Good deal. Okay. The black cylinders on the sides. Yep. Someone here could probably answer that better than me, if anyone knows, on the booster. Mash that like button. I like that, Hans. Catman 977. Aerographica. Mine miner. I have to look about that snack. 10 of 9. I gotta look into the snack thing. I ate the last of my cereal this morning. I did. I had some granola. Captain Bike. Cobra. So Michael says, I believe those black things are COPVs for purpose of spooling up the engines before fire. So COPVs for to spool up the engines before the fire, before they light. Arthur, morning. Yeah, I'll know all the tech details within a few months. That might be true. Picking them up as I go. Picking them up. Hey, Patrick. You probably could do that, but that might be illegal too. Okay, yeah, send me a link. If any of you, like Dave, thank you. If any of you know of any good hardware or software that I should look into, this month I'll be getting access to some of the funds from YouTube probably. So, and the Patreon money should be coming through this week, so I'll have more leeway to do stuff. There was a delay in the Patreon money, but that money I think is getting on its way in the next couple days. So yeah, I'll be here this morning. I'm looking at the shell. That's yep. Thanks, Nick. I will get that shell when they lift it. I plan to. It's always fun when they lift that really high up in the air and everything like that. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, so I'm here for the fun, everybody. I'm not so much here to report about SpaceX, but SpaceX is fun too. So you get both of those things at once, pretty much here. That's why I'm hanging out here. Oh yeah, Chris, if you know any iPhone compatible mics, that'd be good too. Yeah, especially if there's some kind of wind barrier kind of thing too. Hey Paul, thank you for the support. Keep it up. Yep, appreciate it. Nice lifting those weights. That's all right. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, Frank, I don't have a job, but I do this I get paid doing this by several ways, Yeah, I don't have a job though. This is, but I do this full time. I don't like to see it as a job. Yeah, okay, GSE on the move, great. I'll catch it when it gets here to the launch site. This is more of a passion, and my job love is my occupation, because it's not easy to love, but so every day I try and love is my occupation. So that's what I do for work. I love, and then I do this for fun. Yeah, Glenn, as far as talking to security, a few of the security here don't like to even talk with you, so that would be an accomplishment there, to have a conversation with security. Yeah, Arthur, that was major. Yep, you all helped me move out of the truck. That is 100%. That is guaranteed, factual. That wouldn't have happened without many of you. Yep, Falconic. Yep. If you love your job, you never work a day in your life. Yep. That's what I'm doing now. I didn't always do that, but that's what I'm definitely making a priority now. Yeah, I didn't check a scanner yet. The first thing is to have enough money for food and gas, and then when the YouTube money and maybe some of the GoFundMe, or when some of the Patreon money hits the bank account, then I can look at the other fun stuff. But right now, just take care of basic necessities and keep doing what I like to do, videoing and filming the interesting stuff. Hey Tom, thank you. Yeah, the Nikon can't stream from here, Daniel, so that's why not. The signal's not good enough. Not a good enough signal. Yeah, Dave and Teresa. Yeah, John, I bought $200 worth of microphones and none of them work with the iPhone, so they do work with the Nikon though, but I can't stream with the Nikon, so. Hey, Arthur. Appreciate it, Arthur. Thanks. Thank you, amazing. Yeah, that's a bunch of, there are people who work here on site. And then the police, the sheriff, actually, it looks like the sheriff moved the line forward toward the booster there. So some of these people have moved closer. But, you know, I'm not, to move the tripod here 20 feet or 30 feet, probably about maybe 30, 40 feet up, just to be a little bit closer to the booster may not be worth it for me right now. I'm also in position for when they move everybody back, for when they move that shell on the left. Hey, Sam, thank you. Waiting to get unbanned. Where are you banned, Sam? Pretty sure because you're an Aussie. And Arthur, appreciate it, man. Thank you. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Sam, but that's cool. Maybe somebody banned you on YouTube or something. I'm not sure. Oh, a GoPro's a great live streaming. Thanks, Eddie. I'll check it out. Jack Bear. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know the names of everybody, but that's cool. I try and not get the photographers in the shots because they don't always like to be, unless I get permission. You know, I don't want to photograph anybody, photographers or anything. A lot of people don't like to be on camera, so unless they tell me I can, or I'll move the camera just so they're not in the shot. You know? NSF, thanks, Michael. Awesome, great, Zaston X. So yeah, any of you who want to stream this shot, you know, you're welcome to stream the Ocean Cam for 2 or 3 times without talking with me. Just give some credit. If you want to do it more than 3 times, then what I'm asking is 30% of any monetization you get into the future on that video. Yeah, awesome, Zaston. At 2 or 3 times is fine. If you can do it more than that, then I'm asking that you don't do it unless you give me 30% of the monetization. And you can, if any of you are around the world or wanting to do that, you can go ahead. And I've got PayPal, Venmo, and the GoFundMe. Many ways you can send me that income that you're making part of it. I'm asking for a third. Yep, that's just, I want to make it beneficial to everybody. So if they want to do it, go ahead. I mean, they're going to add their flair to it and whatever. So it's a great deal for people all over the world, and it gets the Ocean Cam mission out there. So that's my benefit. It's about, for me, it's about accomplishing the Ocean Cam mission. Well, Zaston, then just some type of donation would be good. Whatever you see fit would probably be pretty good. Yeah, I got an umbrella, everybody. if you go around the world, there is a lot of illegal copywriting of information and data, especially in some of the tougher countries around the world. So they're going to do it anyway. So I'm just happy that people are taking my message forward, and if there's some income from it too, that's the best way. But you know, it's good to get the message out there. Yeah, how will they cross the GSE tank and the booster, right? How will that happen? It's gonna be an interesting to hear how that happened. The GSE tank, Joe Dog said, it just pulled off to the side over by the satellite dishes. That makes sense. Thanks, Joe Dog. So now booster 3 looks taller than booster 4, whereas before it was the other way around. SpaceX is a private corporation, but yeah, maybe somebody here was able to invest in it also. Yeah, you probably have to be a accredited investor, you know, over a certain amount of money, assets per year. I'm gonna raise up the tripod. That you can see there on the left is the GSE tank cover, and they are going to move that this morning too. It looks like, depending on when, probably. Ground support equipment, okay. Commonly known as part of the tank farm here. So the tank farm is to the left, and I will cover that in a little bit. Hey Brian, thanks Brian, that's awesome. For lunch. That's very good. I like when that happens. Becky. I'll keep the shot where it is, but I will get the tank farm in a little bit. A headphone mic from Sennheiser. Could you send me a link or send me that information in an email or something? Because it'll get lost here, Barry. I got to start carrying a pen and paper. Yeah, that's right, boy, too. There's a good Asian buffet here in Brownsville. So I eat there, yep, in the evenings sometimes. All you can eat for like $15, 14 something, plus a tip, so about 16 bucks. Yep. The Dragon Station, they just moved Starship 20 out of the high bay. Wow. Okay, so then maybe they're going to put this booster in the high bay. Maybe they'll move the Starship back in after they get the booster in there, huh? Otherwise, you know, it looked like they were working on a lot of the tiles for the Starship, so I don't know that the Starship would be ready to move anywhere. Probably just to make room for the booster 4 right here. Okay, Barry, then maybe comment underneath the video as a comment or stuff. Thanks. or on Twitter or in the Discord. That always helps. Otherwise, I can search for it here. We're 40 minutes into the stream, so about 37 minutes in, I can start looking for it.
I'm like, you don't know where we're staying tonight, so you'll have to come and get me.
A booster eclipse coming up. Now we got the booster 3 eclipsing booster 4. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. We still got a fin, booster fin. Complete eclipse of the booster 4 at 41 and 59 seconds. Noted in this live stream. 41 minutes and 59 seconds. The booster 3 totally eclipsed booster 4. World-changing event. I predict the next thing we will see is booster 4 come out to the left of booster 3 in the next 5 minutes. And true as the crow flies, straight as the crow flies. What an event. Booster 4 has appeared to the left of booster 3. World-changing event. Life will never be the same on Earth. Well, for those who are looking from cameras over by the build site, Booster 4 is coming into view. You can check out some of those live streams. I don't know if anybody's over there doing a live stream, but I assume somebody is. If not, this will be the last we see of Booster 4 till maybe this afternoon when I do a live stream. Doug. Yep, Ram. Yep. Yeah, Daniel, I did some streaming with the Nikon using the same setup I'm using right now, and it wasn't very a good view for the viewers. Good deal, the Dragon. Yeah, so the Booster 4 is visible on a couple other live streams, so that's good to know. Yeah, Balaji, I have met some of the other people down here. Yep. Thanks, Alf. So, yeah, so if you want to make me an accredited investor, all you have to do is send me $1,001,001, and then I'll invest in SpaceX about $20,000, and I'll keep the rest for myself and continue working on the Ocean Cam mission. So if you want to send me $1 million, I will continue working on the Ocean Cam mission, and I'll get some better live stream equipment too. And the most important thing is I would invest in SpaceX. I'll put like $100,000 into SpaceX on behalf of Ocean Cam, of course. On behalf of Ocean Cam. Yeah, and I will send a good chunk to Michael. Maybe add a little bit extra for Michael. That would then it would be less out of my pocket. But I would definitely Yep. We gotta make Michael an accredited investor too, so that he can invest in SpaceX also. So send about 2 million would be good. 1 million for Michael, and 1 million for me. Yeah, well, Stuart, I think that's included in an income of 1 million. That would be reported as income, capital gains. So I think that would make you an accredited investor, and then you can just donate it into SpaceX at that point. So, sometimes the fastest way to make $1 million is to start with 100 million. So if you really want to make a fast 1 million, you could start with 100 million. If you want to make $1,000, sometimes the fastest way to make $1,000 is to start with 1 million. Okay, Balaji says Elon has said he'll not take SpaceX public till they have a flying spaceship. That's cool. Thanks for the info. Yeah. Oh, and I don't think NASA has any money, actually. I think they get it all from the government and from other people. I think NASA is not what we think it is. But, I haven't researched NASA in a long time. All right, so that's kind of the only thing happening right now. I guess we're waiting on a GSE tank to come down the road from the communication satellite area. Yeah, well, and unless NASA is making money, they're getting it from somewhere else. Could be from the public. I'm not sure about the ins and outs of NASA. They're doing good work, but they work for the defense, also Department of Defense. So you never really know what's going on at NASA for sure. Hey, Rizzer, maybe when you start donating to the stream here, I'll start thinking about hiring partners. It's usually the partners pay the streamer. Yeah, I don't think it's the other way around. I'm not looking to hire partners. So Michael says NASA is a civilian government agency, just like the IRS or Homeland Security. Yeah, and the IRS is a private corporation, so it's not really government either. And Homeland Security is probably a contracted corporation also. So neither of them are actually government funded. Good deal. Yep. Hey, Dan, thank you. Thanks. I'll check it out. Look forward to checking that out. So Dan says, I've been researching the Sennheiser ME3 that Barry told you about. I'll put a link in the Discord. Thank you. Thanks, Dan. What I understand is, yeah, I better not talk about, I'll just stick to what we're doing here. NASA's SLS Artemis 1 mission, hope is successful. Yeah, I hope so too. It'd be good if we knew what the mission was about, if these different people do missions. I mean, half the battle is, or a good amount of the mission is just getting into orbit, and so that's always been a challenge for space organization. So, and then the science and the mission is really secondary a lot of times. So, and a lot of these organizations are private companies or funded in a certain way where they're like separate from the rest of the world. It's not like a planetary flight. It's not a planetary space organization. It's an independent organization with different motives. So if we can, so in that respect, the science doesn't really get out to the people, you know. It's really about a lot of times there's some ego or selfishness, which organizations have to be to stay in business, right? So, but if we can get like a planetary mission by the people, then maybe the information and the scientific goals would be more apparent. We'd be less googly-eyed over the technology and more focused on the actual scientific outcome of the mission. Yeah, hopefully. SpaceX has been amazing in allowing us to photograph and video and see everything that's going on, pretty much. So even allowing Tim Dodd to come into the different areas on site and do filming and photographing, that's amazing. I think even NASA is willing to do that. So if you reach out to your local branch of NASA and you chat with some of the people in public relations, if you have a great interest and there's some people willing to look at your stuff on YouTube, or if you're if you're a journalist, reach out to the public relations department. I did some work at NASA Ames Research Center and in public relations. I did an internship in 1995, I think it was, a summer internship, and so I worked a little bit in public relations there with imagery and photography, and also in the plant growth chambers for the International Space Station. So they were doing some reflectivity testing on the plant growth chambers at NASA Ames Research Center in Moffett Field. So there's always people at NASA and probably many of these other space organizations, Blue Origin, Virgin Galactic, willing to talk with you and share their information to a certain extent. So that's your inroad to learning more about what's going on, and also to getting the word out there to other people who can't get over to the site to see what's going on in space. So I'm not a green thumb anymore. I'm a 45-year-old guy. I did a little time in the military when I was younger. I did an internship at NASA, and I did about over 20 years of meditation. So I'm definitely not a beginner anymore, and so I have more of a perspective on things from my individual perspective. But the world's there's no limit to what you can do with space or here on Earth. You know. Yeah, so this is I'm going to stay here. The police officer, the sheriff is right there. I'll zoom out so you can see. The sheriff is there marking the boundary for how far we can go forward, 8 miles. And then once they do lift that GSE cover there in front of us, I'm the closest we're going to be able to get. So I'm going to have to move back anyway if I move a little bit. So right now, this is the best spot I can be. I could go over to the dunes, but then I would be further away from that GSE cover here. It's connected to the Libra crane, so I can't. This is really a great spot because this cover here you're seeing on the right is going to go on the GSE tank on the left there. Probably that silver one all the way on the left. So when they do that lift, I'll pan back and we'll get to see the shot as it gets lifted up and everything like that. So. And I'm keeping an eye out here on the road to see if the GSE tank comes down the road. If they moved it out of the way for the booster to pass it, then that'll be happening around the corner there sometime this morning. Alan, thanks. Yeah, maybe they would lift it before the GSE tank gets here. That's a good idea. I'm not sure. They took out the SPMTs. So this GSE tank cover we're seeing here in the was further to the right, closer to booster 3. This I'll use my hand. This booster here, well, this cover was further over here toward the main entrance, or of this little area entrance. So this was moved to the left. So they may have made room for that other GSE tank to go in that position. That may be why they moved out the SPMTs yesterday, to make room for that second GSE coming down the road. Hey Miles, thanks for the support, man. Helping out the channel, everybody. That Toyota. The booster's still on the move. Good. Alan. Yeah, so I don't know if they're going to squeeze both of those two things together in that same spot, the GSE cover and the new tank coming down the road. Yeah, I took a swim before this, Fen Wolf, thanks. Or whether they'll lift the GSE cover out of the way and then bring the other GSE tank in there. Weather for Boca Chica is sunny with temperature is 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, it is sunny out here, 30 degrees Celsius. The wind is from the southeast at 13 kilometers an hour or 8 miles an hour. So it was 6 miles an hour earlier this morning. So wind picked up a little bit, and 74 degrees humidity, 74% humidity. Friday. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a hot day. Yeah, it's we got some blue skies out here, and it's looking nice. If you would rather me point this at the tank farm, I can easily point it to the left. There's not much to see. I mean, but and I could keep an eye out for the GSE coming down the road here. Hey Barry, thanks for the support. Some dinner money. So I got lunch money and dinner money. Thank you. Thanks for the great stream. Start watching you from the start. Oh, awesome, Barry. Thank you. Thanks, man. It's been nice to see some of the names over time, stay the same. It's pretty nice. Thanks, Barry. And Miles. Thanks, Miles. Friday. Awesome. Appreciate it. That's more than I had a few seconds ago, so that's good. Thanks, Freddie. Oh, booster just passed the lab cam. That's good. Graham. So I don't know what to do here with the camera. So we're almost an hour into the stream. At this point, it's just kind of a waiting game right now. At a halfway point. Okay. Thanks, Toyota. So if there's any Any of you checked that out? Anything on? Have any of you seen the Wikipedia article on the known water in the solar system? There's on some of the previous videos I put the link to there. I don't know, Michael, if you could find that link, but I've looked through it a little bit, so I'm gonna go through that and really commit some of that information to memory, and then start doing a lot of other research. Someone told me about the Phoenix lander, which found water or ice on Mars underneath the dirt there. Well, not dirt, but the soil. Not soil. You know what I'm saying. Underneath the dust on Mars, they found the Phoenix lander found some ice on Mars. Yeah, I don't see the sleeve moving yet. It's not lifting. I see more people down there than there were before, but I'm not sure if they're doing anything over there right now yet. Yeah, but if you haven't seen that Wikipedia article, I will do put more effort into getting that out there. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, so if you check out that link that Michael just posted here in the chat, and then you scroll down on that page, you can expand certain sections on there, and it'll show you all the different areas where there is known water in our solar system. Okay, they're playing some music. If you can, let me know if you hear some of the music and it's audible. They lowered it, but if they raise the music up and I can understand the music, I'm gonna have to shut off the stream here. Oh, good deal. Falconic says, I'm 2 years older than you, Paul. That's good. Your birthday today. All right, Falconic, happy birthday. So August 11th, Wednesday, August 11th, Falconic's birthday. So that would make you a Leo, Falconic. Yeah, Big Rat, I don't know how to mute the mic on this thing. So he's 47 years old. It is a Sagittarius. Yeah, Big Rat, there's a mic at the bottom and then there's a mic at the top. So there's 3 mics. Good deal. I tell you, good deal. I think we're good for now, but if something happens and I have to disconnect, then so be it. Falconic says, I'm a lady-ish. So Falconic may not be. Yeah, that is what it is. So, okay, let's see. GSE looks so tiny compared with the booster. Yep. Hey Barry, does the headset have a microphone also? It's not just a headset, but you want to have the microphone also. Let me know. That's actually Falconic's birthday. Friday. My birthday was last month. Good deal, Barry. Thanks. Well, Barry, if you can send me a link to that, or if somebody can send me a link to that $1,000 mic, maybe that'll happen in the future. Headset Sennheiser Evolution Series. Well, hopefully that integrates with the iPhone Pro 12 Max, because it'd be a shame to buy it and it not work, you know? Integrate with the Nikon. Hey Toyota, no answer to that. It's kind of personal information. Whew, man, sun's coming out. Thanks, Falconic. Happy birthday to you. Mostly happy birthday to you, Falconic. View, Falconic view. Wonder what that means. Interesting. Yep. Hey Sandeep, yeah, it's Falconic's birthday. Falconic view. There we go. Arian. Nagender. Thanks, Friday. Eagle High View, I got it. Thanks. Yeah, so somebody did send me a solar panel, so that was great. So I have a solar panel now, and I also have a charger that came with it, or I'm not sure what it's called, but so I do have a solar panel now. So I have unlimited power, as we were talking about before. I do have unlimited power now. As long as the sun is shining. Yeah, Michael, have a good vacation, Michael. Yep. Hey, Tib. Phenomenal cosmic power, yes. Solar power. Phenomenal solar power. Cosmic power too, but a lot of people don't understand what that means, so yes. Star power, there we go. I like that. Star power. Yeah, Ariane, this is Boca Chica here. Starbase, Texas. I can zoom around. Yeah, the sun is a star, that's correct. I'll pan to the left here a little bit. Let me know when the GSE tank gets close. I'll just move the camera around a bit. Keep it interesting, right? One of the more impressive buildings here on site is this building on the left. That's where a lot of the Barry says my granddaughters want some Ocean Cam pet water. My grandsons said no. All right, well that's 50% of the population. We got demand there. I got the oceans here to my left, so all I need to do is get some addresses and I can ship out that ocean water, Ocean Cam water. You don't want to drink it though, it's gonna have a little salt in it. Pet water, right? You're not supposed to drink it, you're just supposed to take care of it, the pet water. Sam says, let's swap weather. Wow, Sam. I would take some. I would take some snow. I would go skiing now if I could jump in a little ski lift and ski down a hill right now. Shipping water will run into health issues. Interesting. Oh, really? Even if it's pet water, or maybe it's not water. Maybe I would be shipping samples. Yeah, the Buckner crane is running. It's on. So, yes. And there is somebody in the cab there, the Buckner crane. So, what if it's what if it's labeled not distilled water, not distilled pet water? Oh, possible biocontamination. Okay, I got you. I'm sure it could be done. Yeah, Herbtone, they're working on the arms. Yeah, the black pipes over there, they're working on them. Yep. I'll get that shot when, yeah, not non-potable. Maybe it could be meditation water, on non-drinkable meditation water. Holy water, non-drinkable holy water. Holy ocean cam water. Now I think I got it. Yeah, Michael says if Gamer Girl can sell her bath water, Paul can sell pet water. Yeah, Nick, I'm aware of that. How that all happened. Yep. It's all about the way you label it. Okay, so the booster and the GSE are about to pass each other at the corner. Good to know. See, if I zoom out and we look to the right there are no photographers there at the main entrance or anything, because they have it all coned off in white, and they have a police officer all the way up by the yellow sign, way far up, and they have a police officer right in front of me right here. So they have it all cordoned off. So that's why you don't see me going any further up the road to get that shot. No, Patrick, I won't be selling any bath water. Yeah, it is warm here, Sam. I think this is like an exclusive stream from this location on the launch site here. Breaking news. Okay, what I will do at the end of this live stream is I'll timestamp the different events, so you'll be able to just go into the description for future videos here, at least on this video, and you'll be able to jump ahead to when it comes here. So if you gotta go to work or you gotta do something, you can check it later, and I'll add the timestamps in, so you can just click ahead to when something exciting happened. I'll do the different events, like I'll do when the booster moved down the road, and I'll do another timestamp below that for when the GSE tank came down too. So it'll be, I like doing that. I've done that on a few videos in the past, so I will do that more going forward, so that you all aren't having to scroll through and find out what's going on in the video. On a daily basis, I'm not sure how many photographers, maybe 15, possibly. depending on the day, you know. Thanks to Aryan. I don't see the GSE cover moving. I think it's still on the ground. They haven't lifted it yet, but it is right in front of us. Nick says the booster is nearly out of the way of the GSE tank. Could be on the highway any minute. So, hey Nick, is that a GSE tank or a GSE cover? Is it a big white thing or a silver thing? Y Griff 12. W Griff 12. Nice. So the Dragon Station, is it a silver thing or is it a white thing? Nick, not a cover, it's a tank. Oh, that's good. Well, that's going to be exciting. Tanks are fun. GSE 6, moving down the highway. Good deal. Thanks, Mike. Tracy, Brian. So there is a empty concrete spot there at the base of that yellow Buckner crane. Just to the right there, there is, I'll zoom in on that since we got time. Zoom in on that spot there. You can see there in the middle of the screen at the bottom, there is a concrete pad there with the metal sticking up, the spikes coming up. So there is space there, right there, for a silver GSE tank to get put. So that may be the future location of that GSE tank coming down the road. If that tank is just getting started, it's probably about 1 3/4 miles. So it's a good ways away. Yeah, if I got a Bluetooth mic that really worked for this iPhone, that would be next level. I would be in front of this camera, moving around, doing all types of stuff. That would be a game changer for me, because the mic and the wind is an issue right now. You still got audio, right, everybody? Nothing changed here for me. So, are we good? Good. Thanks, Derry. Thanks, Dan. Thanks, Dan. Witcher. Alvaro. Yeah, Purposeful. It's all about. I have a wireless mic actually, but it doesn't integrate with the iPhone. So, yeah, it's all about finding one that does work with the iPhone, because that's what I stream with, you know. Name not shown. That's awesome. Yep, I like that. Concentrated grandparents, good morning. Yeah, launch maybe in October. Hey, so Nightbot says finish the TPS tiles on SN20, on Starship 20, Shuck B4 and SN20, ambient test. So you can see there in the chat the upcoming events. So they got to finish the tank farm here too. So what we're gonna probably see today is some extra work done here on the tank farm with the GSE sleeve in the center there, and the new GSE tank coming down. It's gonna be moving on, working on this tank farm. Yep. So there's gonna be there are two more GSEs being built, Nick says, after the one that comes down today. One's a shell covering a spot. Interesting. Yeah, okay, it's very interesting. Yep, they're still building tanks, and they got a bunch of shells to move down the road too. Hey Sam. Thanks Sam, it's awesome. Yep, you're welcome to chip in and help out OceanCam if you like, if it works for you. Otherwise, enjoy the show. I like chatting with you all too, so that's worth it to me also. Thanks, Sam. Thank you. So yeah, the EIS is environmental impact study from 2014 from the FAA. Environmental impact study. I think they're looking at the tower and maybe some other things here at the site. So they got to get that approval to go forward. Hey Luke, who are you talking to, Luke? Luke, I like the name though. That reminds me of a movie I once saw with somebody named Luke. Yeah, there's a lot going on here, concentrated. Yep. All these cars, all these trucks are for the people that work here. WickedSavvy.com says, the stuff you talk about, Paul, the stuff you talk about and hearing your perspective is a large part of what makes your content great. I love it. The rocket stuff is cool too. Yep. I'm sure you'd all be hanging out here if I were just talking about my other stuff and I didn't show the rockets in the background. I'm pretty sure you all like me enough you just show up and listen to me talk. I don't think so, but that's fine. It's fine. You know, I like the rocket stuff. That's the only reason I'm here too, is to watch the rockets. So, let's see. When shall lift? So let's see what time it is. It is 9:38 a.m. here, Wednesday, August 11th. Hey, thanks, Arian. Yeah, I agree with that. Yep. The talking adds a bit. I used to watch a lot of different talk show hosts and people over the years, so it seems natural for me to, and I'm at a point in my life where I've got stuff to talk about too, so. It's 8 p.m. for Arian. So it's, yeah, 9:39 here, so. Wow, we got about 11 hours difference. Interesting. Hey, Jacqueline. So it's a little warmer now. It's 88 degrees Fahrenheit, 31 degrees Celsius. The wind's at 9 miles an hour, 14 kilometers an hour. So it's a little windier too. And 69% humidity. I don't remember what it was last time on the humidity, but yep, it's a little windier, it's a little hotter. Well, this is good. This is the spot for when the GSE tank comes around the side there. It's going to come right in front of the camera here. So that's why I'm positioned here. And we also see the cover in front of the camera here too. So that's why I've got this angle. I'm not sure if it's too windy to lift the shell. So last night was the first time they took the shell and they set it down on the concrete, but they have it lifted off the ground. They have it shimmed up on some wood. So it's they did it. Maria Pointer was telling me that they could do that because as long as it's supported underneath and everything, that's how it had it to be. So it was done correctly. I'd never seen it done that way before, but it's sitting on wood right now. This GSE sleeve that we're looking at, some planks of wood all around the base of it right now. So there's the oceancam.space website, just like a .com, but it's a .space, because we're looking for water out there, oceans off planet, on other moons and other, planets. It could be liquid, it doesn't have to be water. So we're looking for filming the liquid on the other moons and planets in our solar system. So that's why it's a .space instead of a .com. Yeah, I Toyota. Woody Harrelson, good guy, good guy. I watch a bunch of those shows. Bill Murray, right? He's a great guy too. A lot of great guys, people from the 80s and even our time today. Yep. Woody Harrelson's, yep. Woody has also been to the Tree of Life Rejuvenation Center. He's a proponent of Dr. Gabriel Cousens. So you might look up Dr. Gabriel Cousens. He's a great guy. I spent a bunch of time at his retreat center in Arizona. But Woody likes Dr. Gabriel Cousens also. So. Yep. Okay. The .com was available for around $12,000, and you offered $10. Michael offered $10 for the .com, and it didn't get approved. So. That's why we got the .space. GSE Tank is on the way. Yep, cool. That's a good deal, hey, Toyota. It's good to have your own version, right? Make it all individualized, right? Oh, awesome. Piperzole. Nice. Somebody who stayed at the tree for a while. That's great. Yeah, I was there for 8 months in a row in 2013, 2014. 2013, I think. It was just in 2013. And I've been there some other times too. Yeah, Tree of Life Rejuvenation Center. I highly recommend it. It is costly. Maybe you could do a work trade or get a job there. But, yep, a lot of opportunities. There used to be. Maybe not anymore. They're doing less than they used to do in the past, but a world class center there in Arizona. Yep. I think I'll say it, Victor Kolvinskis, yep. So over the Tree of Life, they're able to, for type 2 diabetes, they've been able to reverse it for a good amount of people. So within 30 days, there's a video on YouTube called Raw for 30 Days, and they've been able to reverse type 2 diabetes within 30 days. It's not cheap, but they can do it. If you don't want to have your legs cut off due to diabetes and stuff like that, or take insulin shots for the rest of your life, if you have type 2 diabetes, there's a book that Dr. Gabriel Cousins wrote also. But if you have the money, you could go and see if they can help you out too. So you don't have to suffer your whole life. You don't have to get your legs and your toes cut off and stuff. There is a way to do it. Type 1 diabetes is a different story. They've had some success in reducing the medication needed by people with type 1 diabetes, but maybe not everybody. So you have to check with your doctor, and Dr. Gabriel Cousins is a doctor, a medical doctor, and they do good work over there in Arizona. Okay, yeah, that's a good statement. The internet and Oceancam is a place with a lot of people with different backgrounds. Here at Oceancam, we have like an ecumenical, we believe and respect each other regardless of beliefs or opinions. While Paul or guests on the show may express their views, we ask to respect the rules and not to make our chat a place for hateful rhetoric and insulting each other. Please respect the rules. So yeah, so we're ecumenical, and that's the statement there that we come up with. Yep, good stuff. Good stuff. They are doing some work on the orbital launch platform also, and I'll briefly get a look at that. You can see there on the left side there, you can see some of the orbital launch platform over there. There are some people up there working. Thanks to Dragon. I'll keep this white sleeve in the center there, because that is kind of the center of activity going forward. I try and not get some of those vehicles in the shot. The GSE is only halfway here? Okay, good to know, good to know. Well, there's something you'd like to see, let me know. I mean, I can definitely zoom around the site here and zoom in on stuff that you haven't seen before. I don't know if it's worth doing, but I could do that. I got you, Luke. Yep, that was a joke, Luke. So Seth says Booster 4 is now at the build site and the GSE is coming up on the last corner, so we should see it soon. All right, thanks, Seth. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to keep it here. If the GSE is about to come around the corner, then maybe corner in the road, but not the corner here at the launch site. There's another corner. The road is kind of curvy, so maybe Seth is talking about that. Yeah, the new car parking lot is. If you can see all the way to the right, there's a yellow sign and a couple trees. I think you can see those two trees in the distance there. That's where they're talking about the new parking lot up there. So there's no activity going on over there right now. So at the very bottom right of the screen here are a couple trees in the distance. Yeah, that's the new parking lot location. let me keep the sleeve upright here. Let's see. Morning, Captain. Yep, that's Bert and Ernie Purcell. I think I can zoom in on Bert and Ernie here a little bit, since I think a lot of you really are interested in that site there. I don't think there's anything I shouldn't get in the shot here, so I can do that. I know there's a lot of people want to see this shot, so I'll get it. If there's anything you ever all want to see, let me know, and I will get the shot. No problem. There it is. So I see someone walking around over there. I'm not sure they're supposed to be over there, but there are some people over there. They probably shouldn't be over there, but they are. They are over there. That's right, Seth, that's right. It's all about the trees, right? Can I zoom to the small berm, please? Yeah, which, oh, the small berm, yeah, okay, I'll get that. Now the berm's in the view. Is that good, everybody? Yeah, maybe they are measuring. Maybe that's some SpaceX personnel. Maybe they're measuring for the parking lot. That could be. That's a good call there. Hey, Toyota. Barry, I'm not sure. I've seen the blueprints, but I'm not sure who owns what. Yep. The tank's almost here. Okay, I'm keeping my eyes open for the tank. We'll see it above the wall there, of course, you know. Powderman. S20 out of the high bay. It's good to know, Mohammed. Julie. Yeah, a lot of the people here are from CCC Group. They're a construction company. So a lot of these vehicles that you're seeing here don't work for SpaceX, as far as I understand. They're like there's some separate contractors here. I imagine that they're subcontractors, or they're CCC Group, and there's another company also. Okay, Andy says, to see who owns what, Google Cameron County appraisal map. Yeah, the tax map for the county here. That's a good call there, Andy. Thanks. Is the camera moving or is the booster moving? Yeah, the booster's not moving, so it is the camera. Sorry. Let me make it so when the camera moves, the booster doesn't look like it's moving. There you go. Okay, there we go. It's the wind, actually. Yeah, there is a road closure right now, covering that section of road that we're looking at. I was thinking it was going to be like a public parking lot, but I don't know. Thanks, NFN. Yeah, so I don't see the GSE tank yet, but I'm looking. But if you're watching this anywhere around the world and you're just finding out about Ocean Cam, or you've been watching for a while and you want to share the stream or the video, you're welcome to do that. You're welcome to copy the video actually 2 or 3 times on 2 or 3 videos and then post it on your website or whatever. Just have a link to the Ocean Cam where you got it from. And if you'd like to do it more than 3 times, all I'm asking for is, if you're going to monetize, I'm asking for 30% of any profits, future profits, to Ocean Cam. So what that does is it helps get the word out there about the Ocean Cam mission. It creates some more collaboration, and it helps everybody learn more about space. So there are other people who say, well, you should copyright every video and you should get paid $500 for every video you put out. So that's another way I could do it. I just don't believe in that method. So I'm letting everybody use the videos. We get the Ocean Cam mission out there, and 30% is a good amount. So no contracts, no nothing. All honor system. It's an honor system. Yep. Hey, Dark Gaming with Santu. Nice, Dark. Welcome. Yeah, they could be looking for debris. They could be. Those people out there. Uncla, thanks. Awesome. Uncla, thanks. Nice to hear that. Thanks, Barry. Thanks, Tom and Jerry. Yep, thanks. Oh, they've slowed the GSE tank as it goes through the curves. Thanks. The Dragon Station says the GSE tank will be here in the next few minutes. Good, in view. Able to be viewed. Good deal. Thanks. Andres, good stuff. Thank you. Yeah, in India, there's I lived in an Indian ashram for 4 years, so I'm definitely into the Hindu kind of beliefs, and I welcome all you in India. I think we could blow up in India if you guys spread out the channel and if you spread the links and say, this is all about, this is all good stuff here. We're trying to make space accessible to everybody. So thanks for tuning in from India. I lived at Satchidananda Ashram in Virginia, Yogaville, Satchidananda Ashram, Yogaville, for 4 years. Became a yoga teacher, and I learned a lot. Swami Satchidananda. In the Shivananda lineage. See you later, Barry. You can tune in with the timestamp, and you'll be able to jump right up to whatever you'd like to look at in the future. But in India, there's over 1 billion people living in India. So if you all like the stream, share it, and that'll help Ocean Cam quite a bit. We'll be able to accomplish a lot as together. I've also seen people here from Tibet and Nepal and other areas in Asia. So a lot of good stuff. Even Africa, South Africa. So yeah, I could talk about people from the Philippines tune in, Australia, people from Australia. I've seen people from New Zealand. If you've seen, or if you're from one of these areas, tell us where you're from. Maybe I've seen wherever. I've seen Brazil, Ohio. Yep, G. So people from all over tuning in. That's SpaceX there for you. Yeah, if the Hindu or the Indian audience tunes in, that'll be easily 10,000. Yep, Arian. Yep. We'll share the info, share the knowledge. Let people know I've got a background there with the Hindu culture, and I'd love to talk with Sadhguru. If you know, if you're able to reach him or contact him or let him know about my connection there with the Hindu culture, let him know. I'd love to chat with him about space and the future of the. He's got over 10 million people on Twitter, I think, or 10 million followers on YouTube. I'd love to talk with, chat with Sadhguru. I have experienced Nirvikalpa Samadhi, so that happened in 2002 for me, and that's part of what I'm all about too. Okay, we can see the GSE tank. Yes, it is there. You can see it now, everybody. Yeah, Arian. I'd love to collaborate with Sadhguru. That'd be a great, either on a video or some project going forward. It's all about awareness. So for me, thanks everybody. Richard from the UK. Nice. Thanks, Richard. Cherry. BG Tech. Nice. Nice to see you here. Arian says tomorrow is a launch of the ISRO. We'll be streaming a launch after a long time. Good deal. Hey Toyota, yes. Yes to all that, yes. James. Does the cannon represents a Civil War? I think it's a Civil War historical location here. Dilip from Britain, Great Britain, Manchester. Tank is coming. That's right. Okay, so we're about 1 hour and 8 minutes into the stream is when the tank shows up. So I'll put a timestamp for that around the 1 hour and 8 minute for the future. If you all want to tell people about this, they'll be able to look at the top of the description and just see click on it and go to it and check it out. No, it's at 108 minutes, not an hour and 8 minutes. 108 minutes. Yeah, 108, not an hour and 8. So. At the 108 minute mark. W Griff 12. I don't usually look at the production site, so I may go down and check it out, but I usually spend most of my time, if not all my time, here at the launch site. There are some other people that do cover the build site, production site quite a bit. I usually just take some photos But there is Nick Sweeney is over there at the build site usually, and then there's a Boca Chica gal with NASAspaceflight.com, and Lab Padre might be over there at the build site. I spend most of my time here at the launch site, kind of my specialty. I like it here a lot. Hey, Alan. I don't know if this is the last tank. There was some word earlier of them building another tank over there. Well, I tell you, everybody needs their own inspiration. So if that's Elon's motivation, that's good. I mean, there's a lot of validity to that. So that's good. Thanks, I tell you, Michael. W. Griff thinks there's 2 more tanks left. So 2 more tanks probably after this is what he thinks. Thanks, W. Griff. Thanks, Tim. Good day to you. Thank you. Nice hanging out. Nice hanging out, Tim. Django 4936. How you doing? Yep. Ed Toyota says there's a lot of ancient sites here on the Earth that have been around for thousands of years, theoretically, and no history, no stories to tell us who made them or why they were made. So, yep, that's true. Yeah, the launch site, Joseph. I like that, Joseph. Joseph's saying, in regards to the being at the build site or the launch site, I prefer the launch site because it's closer to the ocean. Go figure. Yep, I like going in the ocean. So if I hung out over at the build site, I wouldn't get to swim as much. So makes sense. If they once they do that offshore platform, it would be nice to maybe be out there over by that ocean platform and really have an ocean cam going, looking at that launch site. Adat, take care, everybody. Thanks, Adat. Thanks, Joseph. Getting hot out here, that's for sure. Chuck Yeager, Wow, Sarasota, Florida is watching. Wow, if you were really Chuck Yeager, that would be amazing. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Dave. Thank you. Hey, Tim. They put a couple shipping containers there to block off that entrance over there. So that's what that office looking thing, that shipping container there, that's just a temporary thing. That is going to be one of the main entrances there to the overall launch pad. So they built that, they put the concrete down, so that is an actual entrance now where you see those shipping containers. They're just temporarily blocking it off. Maybe they'll keep it blocked off during the launches as an extra protection to keep if there is any blast or anything off the road area. All right, I'm gonna have to zoom out here. Yeah, Graham is a great person. I've looked at some of that stuff. Yep, a lot of good info about the ancient structures. That's true. I'm gonna raise the tripod a little bit. Sorry about that. There we go. I'll leave it like this. No idea when Ship 20 is launching. At least 30 days from now. Probably October or later is the thought for the launch. Thanks, Ivano. Date. Joseph A. Yeah, October, maybe September, but October is what I've been hearing. Thanks, Cliff. Yeah, I do my best. A lot of times I have to debate about where's the best spot to get, or maybe for whatever reason I don't always know where's the best spot, and I just kind of hesitate until it happens. But this one, yeah, I got the right spot for this one, for now at least. You know. Thanks. You stick around a place for 4 months or whatever. I'm in my 5th month here, so I've seen where things go and stuff like that. I can kind of anticipate what's going to happen. Good, thanks. So Sandeep's saying the 3rd episode of Everyday Astronaut with Elon has been uploaded. Well, that's if you haven't seen parts 1 and 2, those are definitely a lot of great information in there. And thanks to Elon and for Everyday Astronaut and the other people behind the scenes, Cosmic Perspective and some of the other people. I'm not sure who else was involved, but they did a great production there. I'll be checking out that 3rd part today or during this week. Cool. Yeah, Booster 3 is right back there on the Pad A right now, so it's still there. It hasn't been scrapped or anything. Thanks, Toyota. Yep, thanks. So that vehicle it's on is called an SPMT. It's one of those transporters. And a lot of the big equipment, they transport on that type of transporter, the SPMT. Yeah, so I did some video yesterday of the yellow piping, and I may have taken a photo. I took some photos last evening of the yellow structure, and it's thought to be a fueling quick disconnect fueling for the Starship. That yellow structure. Yeah, okay, so ground support equipment is the long term for GSE. So ground support equipment, and if it's a tank, it's a GSE tank. If it's a cover, GSEC for cover. GSEC is ground support equipment cover. So the silver tank on the right is a GSE tank, and the white thing on the left is a GSE cover. So the cover, the white cover we see on the left is going to go over one of those silver tanks that we see just moved in there. But there's several more to the left there. You can see there's a lot more of these silver tanks that have been put on the cement or the concrete foundations. So Nick says Tim's third video, Everyday Astronaut is Tim. His third video said Elon 100% confirmed the yellow is the quick disconnect arm and the black long ones are for catching. All right, thanks Nick. Thanks Tim and Elon also. So I get a close-in shot of that a little bit. That may be it for now until they decide to move something. That may be it for the morning here. I mean, I'll get some other shots from other angles, but as far as this stream is concerned, this may be the end of the stream unless they're going to lift something. I've taken some close-up shots of the bottom of these type of GSE tanks before. Yeah, I'd be happy to work with Tim and his team and Cosmic Perspective. I think we're all kind of seeing where we're at on our own and also in the larger scene of things. You know, we all have different things to play. So yeah, BG Tech, that'd be cool. If you all can reach out, I'd be happy to do something like that. So that's the SPMT and the GSE tank that they just rolled down the road there from the build site. Yeah, good morning, everybody. I'll do 5 more minutes and then I'll end the stream unless something else exciting happens. Sandeep? Arian. Okay, so Michael just posted here the link to the third video with Elon and Tim Dodd, Everyday Astronaut, so you can get all the nitty-gritty on a lot of cool stuff, a lot of great close-ups and everything. Greg, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, William, at last we got that settled, right? Yep. The Dragon, thanks. PG, Sandeep, Barry. Adios. Yeah, maybe for a dip, maybe time for a morning dip. Definitely, I'm wearing some sweatpants, so I'll be putting some shorts on soon, that's for sure. Thanks, Tim. Yeah, hey, Julia, check out Wim Hof, WHIMHOFF, I think Wim Hof on YouTube. And he does some interesting breathing techniques with ice cold water. You should check out, if you're in a cold area, freezing cold, maybe check out Wim Hof on YouTube. A lot of fun there that he can show you on his YouTube channel. Astro, thanks. So the sheriff police car has has moved away, so they turned off the lights. So that would mean that they're not going to be lifting the sleeve right now, because when they do that, the sheriff comes out and they block the road area here. I imagine, that's what I imagine. You know, it is on SpaceX property there, so they may not need to have the sheriff come out and cordon off the road, but I imagine that for them to lift that sleeve in front of us, they're gonna cordon off the road here and then lift it. So, but if they do lift it, I'll see if I can get that shot. Otherwise, that's a good morning. Yeah, the sheriff left, and so they may have just been here for that GSE tank roll down the road and the booster that we saw earlier. All right, I'll pan over to the tank farm here. I can do a couple shots and I'll do like a 360 from here. Give you that shot. This is as much as I can zoom out. These structures are so tall. I'll pan here to the left. So we're about looking south right now. You can see that truck has some white tanks on the back of it. Those could be oxygen tanks, could be something else. I'm not sure what's on the back of that truck, but yep, they got some fuel, some type of gas, liquid gas on the back of that truck. Thanks, Toyota. Thank you. I'm having fun here. Having fun, everybody. Trying not to get the people here or the cars. Let me see. So these are all the people who work here. The cars go all the way back to the beach there. I think I'm just going to take this phone off the tripod. That'll make it a lot easier. There we go. All right, here we go. So that's to the beach. That's looking east. This is all public land over here. These are the dunes that I've been talking about. I film a lot I do video from the dunes over there. When I'm looking at the launch site, I get a shot of the dunes from over there. And then South Padre Island is over there, 5 miles, where you can be on the beach and watch the launches over there from South Padre Island. I could zoom, but I'm gonna just get the shot like it is right now. And that's where we're at. I'll pan up, give you that shot here. You probably been wanting to see the top of the lever crane there for a while this morning. Sorry I wasn't able to get that shot earlier, but yeah, so the GSE sleeve cover, the GSE tank cover, the cover there is attached to the lever crane, and it's also setting on some wood 2x4s or maybe 2x6s underneath, and you got the large crane there. It's not attached to the tower. They just disconnected it last night. I'm not sure what it's connected to right now. I'll walk around and see if I can get that shot. See what the big crane is connected to now, if anything, because they disconnected it from the booster yesterday. So, all right, that's gonna be about it. I'll be on for another 30 seconds. Maybe get a shot of the new parking lot. Hey, George Pina, George P. Would that be okay to put on Twitter? Would you be able to get it there and see it? Or would I have to do a video? I haven't done a video of that because I'm not sure it's interesting enough to do a video about. But if you think it is, if you can't check it out on Twitter, I could do a video about it. But I'm not sure if the audience here would be interested in that parking lot or not. I could do a lot of short videos of stuff, but at this point with the channel being so big, I'm not sure it's worth doing videos on a lot of small stuff. That's why I stopped doing some of those things. Unless it's something that'll be exciting to everybody. But I do now put videos on Twitter, so if you can watch Twitter. Yep. All right. Thanks. I'll look for the comments. If you all want to make comments, you can, after the video's over, you can leave a message here on YouTube. All right. In 3, 2, 1. Ocean came out. Ocean came out.